sharpen your knives, because we've got 20 great celebrities who want to show how good they are in the kitchen.
Everything I'm doing at the moment is MasterChef.
They've filled stadiums, they've smashed records, they've performed in front of thousands of screaming fans. But can they cook?
I love not knowing what might be coming next. Life's too short to play safe, isn't it?
It's like you're on a submarine that's sprung a leak. I enjoy that sort of mental panic.
Who's going to be the cherry on the cake? Who's going to be the rotten egg? Get them in, we'll find out.
The MasterChef heats have pitted 5 celebrities against each other.
Eye is frazzled. When I'm calling you.
Last time, despite her best efforts, broadcaster Asma Mir was sent home. Now the remaining 4 are back to fight for a place in the semi-finals.
The competition means so much to me. I want to try and push myself as far as I can go.
I genuinely fist bumped myself when I walked out of the kitchen last time. All I know is that I'm loving this and I want to get better.
My MasterChef experience so far, it's been incredibly exciting. It's been tough in places. It's been nerve-wracking. Actually, it's beyond my wildest dreams.
I've been too busy doing it to necessarily enjoy it. It's like asking Sebastian Vettel when he's going around the corner at 140, are you enjoying this? I don't know!
Good to see you back here in the MasterChef kitchen. You probably don't need me to tell you that it's not going to get any easier. We've got some big challenges waiting for you.
This round we call the knowledge and skills test. We want to know a little bit about you, about your culinary brain, and a little bit about your ambition and your tenacity. We're going to call you in one by one and see what you know. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Off you go.
I don't know anything. I have no skills.
They are scared.
Nah, really?
Yeah.
They'll be fine.
This is hell.
Have you got any skills?
I have no skills. Didn't they tell them?
Can you juggle?
I am a skill-free zone.
You know, I cook for myself at home. I can cook a chicken without giving myself food poisoning.
In the world of cooking, there are a million skills. I have some, but there's many I probably don't have. I definitely don't have.
This is the knowledge test. I want to see if they can identify 3 root veg and 3 birds. 2 of these root veg are radishes. This has got 3 names: white radish, mouli, or daikon. These are a personal favourite. This is the French breakfast radish. That is a good old-fashioned British parsnip.
Let's just hope they all know what a parsnip is.
If they don't get a parsnip, I don't think there's a place for them on MasterChef.
Strange things have happened.
Now, 3 birds. This is trickier than the veg. This is a poussin, or a baby chicken. This is a mallard, a wild duck. You can see by its skin it's a duck. This one may be the trickiest of all. This is a pigeon. It's identifiable because of the darkness of its flesh and the thinness of its skin. I would personally like them to get 2 of the veg and at least 1 of the birds.
The skills test today is all about meat cookery. As you well know, the beauty of a piece of duck is crispy skin and flesh which melts in your mouth. You're going to serve that duck breast with some Swiss chard and some caper and butter sauce.
Oh, John, that's lovely. How long are we going to give them?
12 minutes. Take the duck breast and go through the skin just into the flesh and then across the other way.
Ah.
To ensure a crispy skin, the duck breast must go skin side down into a cold pan with no oil or butter.
They're going to be looking around for some oil. That, I think, is going to confuse them.
About 4 or 5 minutes on the skin side, and then turn it onto its fresh side.
Lovely.
Use that fat just back on the top again.
How are they going to know when that's cooked properly?
It bounces back. There's give here, no give there. That end's cooked, this end's not. Whilst the duck rests, I'm going to prepare the Swiss chard. As you well know, comes in 2 parts. The white stem, which is quite hard, and the green leaves. And they need to be cooked separately. Stalks first. It's a 2-stage process. Then drop in the leaves and take it straight off the heat.
Really?
Yes, just enough to be able to wilt it. Next, a simple caper butter sauce.
If they've never made a caper butter sauce before, they got capers and butter, and the clue's pretty much in the name, right?
Add to that duck pan a little bit of butter and some capers. And then a small amount of the vinegar from the capers, which will help to deglaze that pan. Some capers across the top. And the duck breast should be pink all the way through.
I will not accept a grey duck. I want a pink duck.
So there we are, our skills test, how to cook a duck breast.
I'll be really, really happy if they can all recreate this. We just got to get them in and hope they know how to cook a duck breast.
Let's hope so.
First up is TV presenter Ulrika Johnson. In the last round, a lack of confidence led to some fundamental mistakes.
I'm sorry I can't eat your lamb.
Ah!
But she showed great promise.
Your fish is cooked beautifully.
You're a good cook.
I can't afford to make any more mistakes. Oops. I'm sort of having a little bit of a cold sweat.
You right?
Yes.
There's no lamb here. This is skills and knowledge.
OK,
Knowledge bit first.
OK.
Under this cloth are 6 ingredients we'd like you to try and identify.
OK.
You've got 2 minutes.
Marvellous. I have some knowledge, right? I'm not entirely stupid.
What are you looking for, Erika?
Right. It feels worse if it's an easy task and you get it wrong. Something like a bird type thing.
Well, yeah.
Oh, could it be a little poussin? It's only easy if you know the stuff. So it's like, I don't know. Duck? Could it be a duck?
I'm impressed with you. I think you've got 4.5, almost 5 out of 6. That's pretty good. I don't think you should get flustered. I think you're better than you think you are, and you should just trust yourself.
Yeah, a little ducky thing. It is a little ducky thing. It's called a mallard. Right, this next bit is a skills test. Cook for us breast of duck, a Swiss chard, and a caper butter sauce.
OK.
You have 12 minutes.
12 minutes?
Yes?
Holy macaroni.
Yep. Are you happy with that? You know what you got to do?
Yeah, start.
Off you go.
Never cooked duck. Now, hang on a minute. Is this one of these where I should start with the pan cold?
Trust your instincts.
Oh, yeah, never cooked duck, never cooked duck, never cooked duck. In there, or should I just... It probably doesn't need very much fat. It's got a little bit of fat on it. Oh, sorry.
And Swiss chard, you've cooked with that before?
Yeah, and to be honest, I cook it all together. Some people like the hard bits done separately.
You've got 8 minutes now.
Oh, God.
Happy with that?
Well, it's not finished yet, so no, not yet, no.
You're doing good. Well, hey! Come on!
You've got 30 seconds left.
Oh, that's not, oh, God, it's a whole...
OK.
Ulrika, look what you've done in 12 minutes. You have some really good skills. You need to trust yourself, because what you did with the cold pan is absolutely right with a piece of duck. What you didn't do was score the skin first. If you had scored the skin, the heat
would have let the heat in.
and the fat would have rendered a lot quicker.
Right.
And that duck breast would have been cooked all the way through.
Okay.
You do a Swiss chard, I would prefer the whites to be cooked
Yeah.
separate to the greens.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I'd eat that, and I've had it rarer in restaurants.
I would like some more seasoning and butter through my chard. I'd like some pepper and salt in my duck, but it's not a bad job.
Listen, you're doing OK. I do think this lack of confidence might damage you if you don't sort it out, because you are a decent cook.
Thank you.
Well done.
See you later.
Well done. She's OK, you know. She's pretty good.
She knows what to do. She's just got to believe in herself.
I really, really needed that boost. I feel buoyed by this. I'm really looking forward to things now. I feel like, oh, yeah, this feels much better.
Hello, chaps.
Actor Nick Moran
Hello, mate.
has already shown flair and culinary knowledge.
What we've got there is really tasty, delicious food.
Although some of his ideas have bordered on the eccentric.
That looks like a pasty you'd get served in Star Trek. It's a bright lilac pasty.
I shall go in there zen-like. I shall leave all revenge, hatred and resentment at the tent door and walk in with an open heart and an open hand. I shall see what happens. I might come out of there in tears.
Righto, Nick. You'll have 2 minutes.
OK. You're racking your brains. He said, what don't I know? Well, loads of stuff I don't know. And I wouldn't know it because otherwise I would know it. Some sort of duck, some sort of guinea fowl.
But you're quite right when you say it's some sort of.
Some sort of bird, I'd have thought. I can only do my best, although I can also do really badly. So a parsnip,
Why have you written turnip?
because I'm an idiot. But a turnip's a round one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You've seen one of those before, Nick.
I'm trying to place a taste.
You're right, but can you spell it?
It's like a goose, but smaller, because it's got the same back. And that is not a celeriac, but I'm going to write celeriac.
Right. You got 2 of the veg. We'll give you radish and parsnip, and we'll give you poussin and duck. But you got the mouli wrong, and you got the pigeon wrong. So you got 4 out of 6.
Yeah.
We would like you to cook for us a breast of duck, Swiss chard, and a butter caper sauce. Cooked the duck breast before?
Yeah.
Good. Off you go, Nick.
I'm going to season this from a height.
Why from a height? Because that's what chefs do.
That's what chefs do, yeah. Low heat.
Why?
Because the fat will come out of it. Its own fat will come out of it, nice and slowly. The oven's on, because what I'm going to do, once I sear up the skin, I'm going to give it around about 6 or 7 minutes in the oven.
Have you cooked chard before, Nick?
No, I'm just going to do it like I would do spinach, to be honest.
Six minutes gone, 6 minutes left.
Come on, get hot.
The more you shake that pan, the less it's going to get hot.
Thank you.
You've still got 5 minutes, Nick. You don't have to do something all the time, mate.
You know what you lack? You lack a little bit of patience. Sometimes you just have to play the waiting game.
Well, I'm going to wait until... I think that my...
See what I mean?
Now, that's done. I think my
Nick,
duck...
just take your time, mate.
OK.
Honestly, just take your time.
I'm going to give it until the very, very last second, and then I'm going to present you with the duck, and I'm absolutely positive that 5 minutes in a hot oven is going to be enough to cook it to the core. Duck meat inside, it's a little too pink.
All done, Nick?
Yeah, I'm really sorry, that's a disaster.
Stop, just...
Ah, man. It's too pink.
It is too pink. But I'm OK with that. Do you know why? Because I honestly believe you know how to cook a duck breast.
Nick, do keep on tasting your food all the time. Your sauce with the capers and the butter's far too much pepper in it, and it would be really nice to use that juice and the flavour from the duck from the pan.
You're a cook, but I do worry at the pace that you work. I think you'd be a much, much better cook if you took a more measured approach.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He's annoyed with himself.
The annoying thing was the skill test was something that I'd done. I wasn't thinking straight. And that's frustrating.
Hello.
Children's TV presenter Barney Harwood has delivered crowd-pleasing dishes which show real talent.
I'd like to see more of your stuff, because I like this.
Wow. What even is a skills and knowledge test? Whatever it is, I'm just going to go in there with enthusiasm and hopefully learn a bit along the way as well.
Underneath this cloth are 6 ingredients.
Okay.
And all we want you to do is try and identify them and write them down.
OK. My knowledge of ingredients is probably, well, I'm from Blackpool. I've only really eaten chips for the past 30 years. 2 is wood pigeon.
Righto.
I think 3 might be duck. I did a cheese competition recently. I was asked to taste some cheese and name them all, and I got 5 out of 6. I didn't know I knew that much about cheese, so maybe I'll prove myself wrong on this one. I don't know. Can I taste these?
You can.
Yeah. If you'd have bitten the end off, we could have used the rest of that.
He's not going to help you.
It's quite peppery and earthy, that, isn't it? What's peppery in a vegetable? It's a root.
You're absolutely right. It's a root and it's peppery.
The only root I know is beetroot, so I think it might be a type of beetroot. Don't know. It's a guess, that one.
You done?
Yeah.
That's mooli. It's an Asian radish.
OK.
Not bad. I think you got 4 out of 6, which isn't bad at all.
OK.
All right?
Your knowledge is good. Now what we'd like to do is test your skills. We would like a breast of duck, Swiss chard, and a caper butter sauce. Are you happy?
I'm happy. I'm ready to go.
Go. Have you cooked a duck breast before, Barney?
No.
You've eaten one, though, yeah?
No, only crispy duck. I've never had a duck breast.
Oh. Have you cooked Swiss chard before?
Nope. That's disgusting. That's not edible.
Of course it is.
Is it? As a side or cooked?
Cooked. That'd be nice.
OK,
That's the idea of cooking, usually, is we cook
It
things.
is, yeah. I've never done it before, though.
MasterChef, not Master Salad.
Don't know about the stalks, I'll leave it out.
You've got 8 minutes left. Where do you learn to baste like that?
Seen it on the telly. Quite spongy, which means it's not cooked if it was a steak. Not enough for me anyway.
Good.
That's it. You got it right. Trust yourself.
OK.
How are you going to cook that chard, then?
In oil and some salt. I've no idea how to cook it. So you could always boil the Swiss chard rather than...
Yeah.
Well, actually, rather than fry it.
Yeah, of course you could. Your cook's mind's working it out, Barney, isn't it?
Starts to make sense.
Yeah. You're not made of caper and butter sauce.
Never.
All done?
All done.
Well done, Barney. Well done. You worked out that the Swiss chard was like spinach, so cook it like that, and you cooked your duck breast like a steak. Not perfect, but you got there. You got there.
Yeah.
The chard, I'm pleased you just cooked the leaves. You didn't know what to do with the stems, so you got rid of them. What you did is absolutely right. Your duck breast itself is cooked nicely, but you need to score that skin. Let that duck cook a bit more before you put the butter in. But what you were doing, the basting, is good, and that result of that is a very lovely, moist duck breast.
Butter and capers, it's lovely. It's salty and it's sharp and it's wonderful. So, OK, did pretty good.
Barney, thank you.
Thank you.
He didn't give up, and he actually got a decent dish up.
That was terrifying, but it was good to go in there not knowing something and then come out knowing something. If I was to go back in and do it now, it would be 10 times better than it was then.
Finally, it's Leslie, who, despite overdoing it in the first round,
It does look like you may have chucked everything that you could find into that.
went on to produce the standout dish of the day.
If I was down with the kids, I'd high-five you right now, because I think that's delicious.
Oh, thank you. I had no idea what kind of cook I was. I'm completely self-taught. So it's a wonderful surprise to me to find that I'm holding my own.
Go on, take the cloth off.
Ah, parsnip, my favourite vegetable.
Is it?
Oh, I love roast parsnips, don't you? Parsnip puree, parsnip, you know, on toast for me. I love parsnip. No, kidding, kidding. The thing that's the pressure is the element of the unknown. If I'm performing, I know exactly what I'm doing. And I'll have done it 1,000 times before, and I'll feel confident that it won't go wrong. I think these are radishes. I've got a great fondness for the radish. But with this, anything could go wrong. Could be a pheasant, it could be a guinea fowl. It's a bit small for a guinea fowl. I think it's a kind of radish, another kind of radish.
By my reckoning, you got 4 out of 6. You got all the
OK.
veg and one of the birds.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Wow. So far, so good.
What we'd like from you, please, is a breast of duck,
Yes.
Swiss chard, and a caper and butter sauce.
OK, yeah.
OK, off you go. Is duck something you cook and eat quite often, Leslie?
Yes, actually. I don't cook chard very often, so that's a slightly new one on me.
So you're going to stir-fry the chard?
Yeah. Is that OK?
Yeah, do what you want to do.
Caper butter sauce. It's just capers and butter and salt, isn't it?
Well, what do you expect to find in a caper and butter sauce?
Caper and butter.
Are you happy with your duck?
Yeah.
Leslie, you've got 2 minutes.
Now, that's a bit rare, isn't it?
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you what, in the spirit of rescuing things...
That's it. That's the spirit that got us through the Blitz. I admire that. I really do. Right, you've got 60 seconds.
Final touches, Leslie, please.
All done?
That'll do, yeah. I rescued it, you know.
used your brain, got the pan hot, and got it cooked for us to be able to eat it. Great.
That's lovely.
Is that OK?
That's really, really lovely. You got crispy singing, you got good seasoning, your duck, because you rescued it, is cooked. You got lovely Swiss chard crunch and a really nice buttery, sharp, salty caper sauce. Go, Leslie.
It's not absolutely perfect, but you know what? I'd eat the whole lot.
Are you pleased?
I'm really pleased you're pleased, yeah.
Leslie, thank you.
Thank you. Yes!
She's such a good cook.
Oh, she's a great cook. Great cook.
That was nearly a total disaster. But I snatched success from the jaws of defeat.
This goes to show they have knowledge, they have skills.
This competition can be stressful, but the stress they face today is nothing compared to what's waiting for them.
Absolutely.
Do you know what? We might actually chuck them a googly.
It's 9 a.m. and Ulrika, Leslie, Barney and Nick are travelling across London to face their biggest challenge yet.
Welcome to the iconic Oval Cricket Ground, one of the oldest cricket grounds in the world, and of course, home to Surrey County Cricket Club.
Today is a team task. Nick and Leslie, you're going to work together.
Lovely.
Lovely.
Barney and Ulrika, you are working together.
OK, cool.
Great.
A big day today. You guys, between you, are going to feed 120 people.
Oh, good.
Mass catering. Fantastic.
You're going to have to consider your audience. Everything from maintenance and ground staff through to players and coaches.
Oh, yes. Fantastic.
No boundaries today at all. You've got to hit it for 6. Ladies and gentlemen, lunch is in 2.5 hours. I say off you go.
It's a first for me. I've never cooked for that many people before. Maybe 5 maximum so far.
17 I've done, but that's
OK, so
about
that's 22 between us. Well, I forgot 120. We're in trouble. We're in big trouble.
Don't say that.
To make a pastry welly.
Maybe I'll just make a giant one of them. A really massive one.
Big pastry welly.
Massive.
Well, cricket bat. We could do a big cricket
Massive
bat.
cricket
couldn't
bat.
we?
Yeah, OK.
Simple.
That'd
Beef
be-
Wellington, cricket bat.
As a cricket bat?
Yeah!
The celebrities will be working under head chef Kapil Kushik.
Hello.
Hello, hi. Good morning.
How are you? Welcome to the Oval. We have some lovely ingredients for you. You've got 10 minutes to come up with a menu. We happy with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Let's go.
Each team must now choose from a larder, which includes beef mince, sea bream and chicken supreme, as well as a wide range of fruit, vegetables and dairy products, and a selection of herbs and spices. Each team will have 2.5 hours to cook 70 meat or fish main courses.
When you go on location, you have the classics, cottage pies, chilies. They're all crowd pleasers.
As well as 25 vegetarian mains.
I think I know what to do from a vegetarian. I'm going to do stuffed peppers.
We could do sweet potato.
Like a veggie curry option.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's definitely curry ingredients here. We're good to go on that.
I'm loving all this fruit.
They must also produce 70 portions of dessert.
Nick, we've got flour, eggs, butter, so we've got sponge.
The pressure today is going to be on.
Bowls, 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 bowls.
They've got to come out of the block sprinting. Get together in a team, work out what it is you're going to do as quick as you can.
Let's start prepping. Where are the cutting boards?
Roll your sleeves up, get your nut down and get that prep done.
would you like a hat?
Yes, of course I'd like a hat.
Most importantly, Leslie...
Put it on me. Go on. I love a cheeky hat.
There we are.
18.
18.
Yes. He's got A-level chopping. I've got A-levels in other things.
Leslie.
Chef.
So what are we doing today?
Vegetarian dish, we're going to stuff some peppers with a vegetarian bolognese.
All right.
We're going to do marinated chicken and mixed roasted vegetables.
OK.
And then for the dessert, we're going to do pineapple and then a sponge on the top. Does that sound OK?
Yeah, that sounds all right.
Yeah.
Nick's already tackling the veg prep for the vegetarian stuffed pepper filling.
Is a half a pepper a portion?
Yeah.
Let's agree what we're putting in the half peppers.
Yeah, courgette, red onion, mushrooms, garlic.
That's enough. Salt and pepper!
While Leslie makes a start on the garlic, white wine and coriander marinade for their chicken.
You've got to really think big, haven't you? You've got to scale up.
We seasoned it.
Not yet, not yet.
Okay.
I know, give us a minute.
It's coriander.
I'll give you a good seasoning.
Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? Let's chuck it in there. We'll put some more wine in afterwards.
You're the only person, Nick, who's able to keep Leslie quiet. You can't get a word in edgeways, can you? How are you feeling about that?
If it's what Nick needs to do to feel comfortable, I'm going to go with it, because for now, I want Nick to be calm and focused, and I want myself to be calm and focused, so...
Absolutely.
We haven't got time to be fighting.
Enjoy. Leslie and Nick are showing a fair amount of ambition with their stuffed peppers and their chicken. But they've got to keep their eye on the clock. They can't afford to slacken off.
On the other side of the kitchen, Ulrika and Barney also have a mountain of prep to get through.
Tell me what the menu concept is.
Bonnie is working at the moment on the vegetarian curry, which will be coconutty with sweet potato, butternut squash and peppers.
Yeah.
I'm working on a chili con carne with some chocolate in it,
Yum.
served with rice. And then for pudding, we're going to do a chocolate bread and butter pudding.
OK, so what lovely bits are you going to put on the side? Because when you do chili con carne, do you get sour cream or do you get nachos? If you guys can get pushed now...
That, yeah.
Get all the basic stuff out of the way.
You can do the pretty stuff.
That's it.
Yeah.
And the pretty stuff make the difference.
Yeah, no, I know.
Do you know what I mean? All the special bits, please.
OK, will do.
Thank you.
Love ya.
Thank you.
At the moment, we're trying to get as much done as possible, as efficiently as possible. So Ulrika's doing the onions at the moment, because I need them in my dish, she needs them in hers. So we're getting all the veg done first, because that's the bulk of the work.
I cook for 6, that's fine, but cooking for 70 is kind of a slightly different thing.
With her chili prep well underway, Ulrika is worried about a key component.
I don't know how to gauge how many chilies are going to go in. I don't do a lot of hot things at home because little kiddies aren't all that big on it, although they're getting better. But that's what I've got Barney for.
What's that?
The amount of chilies that go in is something you'll help me with because I don't know spice-wise, heat-wise.
The secret is to put less in than you think, and if it's too...
Because they get hotter as you cook them.
They do, yeah.
Barney is also unsure about the spicing of his curry.
Chef, when you're making a curry paste, do you make the paste first and then get it in for the marinade?
We would make the marinade separately
Yeah.
and then mix it together.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the idea, yeah.
So that's perfect.
OK. This is such an important dish because it's the only choice for some people. If we make it too spicy and we've mixed all the vegetables together, we've got to start again and make more veg. So I'm making the paste separately, just trying it as I go along.
Good move, Barney.
It's all right, you know.
Built on part of the former Kennington Common in South London, the Oval has been the home of Surrey County Cricket Club since it opened its gates in 1845. The club has won the county championship 18 times outright, which, with the exception of Yorkshire, is more than any other county. The first official test match in England was played at the Oval in 1880 against Australia. To keep things running smoothly, a large team of groundskeepers, maintenance workers, tour guides and office staff work behind the scenes every day, all year round. Whilst on the field, there's a team of coaches and players for whom diet is very important.
Guys work hard, they're athletes. But when you work hard, you also got to make sure they refuel. You've got to make sure that they're fed correctly, the correct things, but also fed the correct amounts. And they're pretty disciplined, this group.
With an hour gone, Leslie and Nick's chicken is prepared and marinating.
Sponge!
Oh! And Leslie has started on the mix for the pineapple sponge dessert.
It will take some time. I'm not too sure whether she knew the recipe. Let's see what comes out, but hopefully it'll be nice and tasty.
I'm making a big sponge.
How long is a sponge going to take to cook?
That's why I'm trying to get it done.
What's the biggest amount of sponge you've ever made before?
Like that.
I love the idea of pineapple sponge
Yeah.
and coconut custard.
Yeah.
If you can get it done.
I just have to crack on. I've got a big machine over there.
Haven't you been cracking on?
I'm doing my best, sweetie. How do I get these into there? Do I just lob them straight in?
But teammate Nick hasn't moved on from his vegetable preparation.
Oh, come on.
I might need you to help me cook the pineapple. I might not be strong enough.
Absolutely, yeah. I'll be over there in a second.
I can do this.
Oh, yeah, OK. I'll cut the pineapple. You give these a rinse.
Yes.
So give those... get the starch
I
off
know how to do it, Nick. Thank you. I wanted to do shepherd's pie. Oh, no. Got to be a bit more ambitious than that.
Leslie, is this enough pineapple for you? Or how much are you going to need, you think?
A lot more than that.
OK. Show me the size chunks you want.
I would want one person to be doing one job. Because if both of you are doing one job...
Yeah, we are, Chief.
We are not doing the other jobs, yeah?
Oh, just...
And we are running out of time.
Uh-huh.
I want to get these in, and then I've got to get this sponge in. My sponge is my big worry.
Whilst Leslie frets about her sponge, Nick is distracted by the chicken and abandons the pineapple prep.
Oh, dear. I'm just trying to tidy this up a little bit before it goes in, you know. There's a little bit scrags of skin and things that aren't going to look very appetising when it goes on a plate.
Nick, where's Nick? Nick! Nick!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Tell you
12,
what, if
13.
we're late, I'll go out and give him a song. You know, that usually works in my experience.
Ulrika's finished her veg prep and has started to cook the chili.
This is a proper workout. I mean, I always know that cooking, it takes a lot of energy. Always exhausted when I've done a big load of cooking, but this is like Olympian type of cooking. Oh, it's browning! I'm so excited.
Who's doing dessert?
Maybe a duet. Well,
When?
we're doing it, well, once we've got this started.
Really?
Maybe at the same time, right now. Maybe at the same time. Your eyes are telling me at the same time. Barney started it right away. He's already on dessert. I love Barney. That's why I love working with Barney. He's on it.
Welcome to the world of chocolate bread and butter pudding. Now, bread and butter pudding is a pretty good pudding as it stands. But when you add a little bit of dark chocolate sugariness to it, oh my goodness, does it come alive. So this is to be poured over the top of the bread and butter pudding. It takes some whisking. It really does. I mean, look at that arm. Look at this one. It smells amazing, and I think it looks like a bread and butter pudding should do.
Ulrika has browned the mince and now needs to add the spice.
I've got to get the chilies in. Chilies.
Chilies for the chili.
Red or green chilies?
Red or green chilies? I think you need to check with Barney.
Green.
Green.
Yeah.
Green and hotter, yeah.
And chopped?
As a team, you need to figure out what you want to serve.
OK.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
How's it tasting?
I think it needs more something.
Yeah, it's not very hot, is it?
No, but they've only just gone in. I did like eight chilies. Did you not want to taste it? Huh? Are you not allowed to taste it?
The players are midway through morning training and will soon be making their way in for lunch.
Guys, that's an hour to go.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Yes, chef.
Nick and Leslie still need to cook their chicken, their stuffed peppers,
Oh, come on.
their roasted vegetables,
I can't even speak. I'm so flustered.
and their pineapple sponge pudding.
Right, this has got to go in. We've got to get this in.
Nick and Leslie,
Yes, chef.
you're a bit behind, yeah? You actually need to do a lot.
Yes, chef.
They are now up against it. I mean, seriously up against it.
They're running around like crazy.
Excuse me. Gangway, thank you.
Actually, they're running around so much, they don't seem to be getting much cooking done.
So we need to really, really push now.
Yes, chef.
All right?
Leslie is nearly ready to pour sponge mix over her pineapples.
There'll be tiny portions. I would take out a little bit of each of those and make another tray.
OK. John has said I need to do 3 trays, so could you get me another tray and I'll divide this into another tray? Thank you.
So just take half out of there, half out of there, yeah?
No, a third out of here and a third out of there. You know when you were little and you licked out the bowl at the end? I'm looking forward to that. Well, I've only just got enough of this sponge. I hope there's enough. Can I put this in the oven, please?
Yes, you have to, yeah? You have to put it now.
Right, this is going in. When you walk through a storm, hold your head high and don't be afraid of the dark.
Barney and Ulrika are on track.
That's good.
Oh, is it nice?
That's good. That's good.
Thank you.
The chilli is cooking, my veg curry is on, and we've got about 40 minutes left, so we might still have enough time to do our little flourishes at the end, like the sour cream and the tortillas and that kind of stuff.
Ulrika seems to be slaving over that chili con carne. I hope she doesn't forget the rice. Where's your rice?
That's what I was just doing. I was waiting for some cayenne. It's come up. I put it in. I'm going to go and do rice now.
No rice! No rice! People may think cooking rice is easy, but they've got to do a lot of rice.
This water's taken ages to boil, by the way.
I know. Why is that?
I don't know, it's on full whack.
While the water for the rice heats up, Barney and Ulrika focus on extras for their chili and curry.
Do you want help grating?
Look, that's the grater they've got. Are you kidding me?
What, in a kitchen this big? Do you want to open a restaurant together?
Yes.
Be
yes.
good, wouldn't it?
Yes, definitely. I'd buy a bigger grater, that's for sure.
Now, I've worked out, using some rudimentary math skills, that I reckon 2.5 kilos is enough.
Have you done the maths? You're so clever.
Yeah, I did
You're so clever.
some rough maths. 2 + 2 is 5.
With the morning's training over, the Oval staff make their way to the canteen for lunch.
Guys, you got 10 minutes for service, yeah? Let's tidy up. Get the stuff out in the fast, please.
I'm sure there'll be a few nerves, a few sweaty palms in the kitchens.
Oh, come on, boil.
No different to waiting to get out the back, waiting to get out to bowl.
Be careful, it's too much. Take some sauce out of this, because it's too much.
It's all about performing when it matters.
Oh, that looks fantastic.
Oh, my goodness, look at that. It's beautiful.
But if you count to 10 deep breaths, bring your heart rate down and go and do your best.
Nick, bring everything here on the bars.
I want this chicken dumpling.
Barney, are we ready?
Chef.
We're going to take straight that to the serving area.
OK.
We are running out of time.
That's fantastic. Look at that. Well done, Leslie. Genius. You sweetheart.
Look at that. Look at all this food we've made. Oh.
The guys are waiting. Come on. All that good food, we need to serve. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go then.
We've been in the marquee, netting and bowling and batting, so absolutely starving and just looking forward to getting some food.
Right.
We've been practicing for 2 or 3 hours this morning, bit of sort of gym stuff and then some cricket stuff, so yeah, ready to go.
How are you? Good.
Hi.
Hello. I'll go for the chicken.
You certainly can.
Can I help you? Chicken as well, please. Great, thank you very much.
Right off the bat, Nick and Leslie's chicken with roasted vegetables and a garlic and white wine sauce is proving popular.
Are you a vegetarian, sir, or a chicken person?
Chicken, please.
Am I a chicken person?
Chicken was lovely. I'd have liked a little bit more veg and probably a bigger bit of chicken. That would have been perfect. But other than that, no, it was a nice meal.
It's going good. Actually, it's going really good.
The chicken skin needs to be a bit crispier, but nice flavours of garlic and a little white wine sauce.
The vegetables are good. I like the mixture of potatoes, some peeled, some not. They got it out and they got some flavour in it, which is good.
How hungry are you?
Hungry.
He's a growing lad. There you go, sir.
The chilli? Absolutely.
But diners are queuing out of the door for Barney and Ulrika's beef mince chili with rice and sides of coriander, tortillas and grated cheese. Not to be outdone, Nick attempts to whip up some extra business.
Right. If anyone wants chicken, just make your way to the front of the queue and come see it. This is the chili, is it? Chicken.
No contest.
Gone for the chili, thought it was good. I'm a bit of a spice man myself, so I would like to be a bit stronger in that department, but in general, it was a very nice dish.
The portion was massive, so a fat lad like me will get in trouble later on in the day and I'll end up having to do another gym session because I'll polish all that off.
I'm really pleased they thought about doing things like cheese and little tortillas and stuff. But I think that chili itself could be seasoned a lot better.
Ulrika slaved over this. It still hasn't resulted in any heat. It's a nice chili, but it's not like a grown-up chili.
Barney and Ulrika's vegetarian option of Thai vegetable curry and cardamom basmati rice with mint raita is proving less popular.
Oh, somebody should be having the curry. It's not having the vegetable curry. Oh, you see, it's a girl thing. Someone's having a curry. Hey. We love you.
I don't normally really enjoy vegetarian food that much, so I was actually really happy with it. It was like sweet potato, red pepper, and it was really like creamy and nice. Yeah, it was decent.
The curry flavour is great. You got the coconut flavour, but also the flavour of lime pickle. The rice is cooked nicely. The mint rice on the side is good.
It's those unwieldy great chunks of sweet potato that are slightly putting me off. It tastes great and looks a bit sloppy.
Yeah.
Nick and Leslie's vegetable ragu stuffed peppers are also a slow seller.
There sits a lonely little pepper upon a plate.
Can I have the vegetarian, please?
Yes, you may.
I went for the stuffed peppers, which was the vegetarian option. The potatoes and vegetables were delicious, but the pepper was a little bit uncooked.
The pepper's lovely and sweet and giving off lots and lots of juice, which is good because the filling inside is really reduced with tomato and quite bitter.
And there's heat in there. I quite like that. You're not a fan of this, mate, are you?
Not a fan.
That's main course done, is it?
You're halfway through, just desserts to go now.
Do you know what? I thought it was all over then for a second. I forgot about dessert.
Perfect.
Ladies! dessert is served! Come and get it!
Ulrika and Barney's dessert is chocolate bread and butter pudding with cream.
Vanilla cream on the end if you want some.
There you go.
The bread and butter pudding, a bit of chocolate in it. It was really nice, actually. Nice and crispy on the outside. Maybe if being critical, a little bit undercooked in the middle, but I'm not an expert, so.
I actually thought it was really, really good. I loved the fact that it wasn't too sweet, especially after the meal we had.
Promised a lot more. It doesn't look particularly good. It's a little too sweet. And also, the custard hasn't set properly around the bread. That is not the best bread and butter pudding I've had in my life.
For their dessert, Nick and Leslie have made pineapple sponge with coconut custard.
How about that? Thank you very much.
Oh.
I had the pineapple cake and it was good. So it was really sweet, which I liked. Wasn't so sure about the coconut custard. Didn't get a lot of coconut coming through. I did enjoy it though.
Cake and custard can't go wrong. It's like a school dinner classic, isn't it?
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's a light, sweet sponge with sharp, juicy pineapple served with a custard. That's made this country great.
Well done.
Bray!
Thanks for that.
These four are good, I mean really good, and I think today's Mammoth Challenge proved just how good they really are.
You were the best partner I could have had called Barney.
I wasn't joking. We need to open our own restaurant.
Barney is an unflappable, very organised character. He held that team together.
Yeah, I think it went really well. Nobody threw it back at us and said, that's awful slop, get it out of my face, which is a good sign.
I think Ulrika has really grown in confidence. The more challenges she does, the bigger the smile becomes.
I am exhausted and exhilarated, but probably just a little bit more exhausted.
I sometimes worry about the level of Nick's ambition, but he pulled it out the bag today. Great ideas, and he works like a Trojan.
I loved it. I really loved the chaos and the stress of those kitchens because there's a sense of achievement when it comes out. What's the fun in doing something if it's easy?
I think Leslie was very clever today, and actually she held that team together. That pineapple sponge and custard was delicious.
Sometimes I did feel a bit defeated, but then I thought we can do this. And I guess that's what it's all about, just persevering and just thinking on your feet. I'm starting to be proud of myself.
From working in teams and bonding with each other, it's back to the MasterChef kitchen. And the thing is, we're still searching for our semi-finalists. All four of them, I think, are up for it. All four of them are going to have to pull it out of the bag if they want to stay.
After 2 days of intense competition, these four celebrities now face one final challenge to decide who stays.
I'm absolutely going for it. This is the real deal today. It really is.
The semi-finals will be incredible, but I can't think about that right now.
I'm absolutely taking this seriously. I don't want to go home. I want to stay here and carry on learning and having fun.
Being here now is quite amazing. So yeah, semi-finals, here we come.
Welcome back. Always good to see you four back in the MasterChef kitchen. You've had a very good competition. You're not going to serve your food just to me and John. We have invited 3 guest critics to taste your food. 3 guest critics who understand this competition very well because they were in it. Louise Minchin, Sam Nixon, and the current celebrity MasterChef champion, Alexis Conrad.
We have just 2 semi-final places. That means you have to be on your mettle. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 hour for the first course, 15 minutes later, your second course. We have high expectations. Let's cook.
I honestly expect all 4 of these today to really go for it, really fight for that semi-final place. We are in for a humdinger.
I'm challenging myself a little bit today. I'm actually going to do something I've never done before, so I hope it works.
Leslie, the smile's there, but you don't quite look the same. Are you, for the first time, nervous?
Yeah, I am, actually, for the very first time. It's the dessert that's making me scared. I've not cooked a dessert like this before.
Tell us what you're going to cook for us.
A rustic French fish stew. And then I'm going to do my deconstructed rhubarb crumble, which I do like saying.
Why would you deconstruct a rhubarb crumble?
Clearly, I've got to impress, and so I've decided to try and make it a bit cleverer. So I'm going to cook my crumble separately. I'm doing rhubarb batons, and then I'm going to try and do quenelles of flavoured mascarpone.
Get her.
Never done any of that in my life.
All I say is, we love you.
Oh.
Just believe in yourself, you'll be fine.
OK. OK, cheers.
Leslie's food is always very, very tasty. We have what she's describing as a rustic French fish stew. Tomato-based, potatoes going through there as well. Lovely big plump scallops. Big pieces of cod, some prawns there as well. It could be truly delicious.
My favourite pudding in the world, as you know, is a rhubarb crumble. Deconstructed, well, that can work as long as you keep all the flavours and textures that make a crumble. Why not? Why not indeed?
I'm going to cook for an hour and a quarter, and at the end of that time, there'll be some food. I just hope it's food that people will enjoy.
This menu it's very me in the sense that, first of all, it's Swedish. It takes me back to Sweden straight away. I'm not sure where it'll take John and Greg. Hopefully to the right place, to a happy place.
Ulrika, I've watched your face change from day one, from being really nervous and suddenly this big beaming smile. You're loving it, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm just getting into my stride, it feels like.
Great. What are your 2 dishes, Ulrika?
I'm doing a Swedish fish stew and then baked peaches with amaretti.
Listen, there's another fish stew going on.
I know.
Leslie's doing a fish stew.
We're in a complete stew, yeah.
Tell me what a Swedish fish stew is.
Lots of fennel, aniseed, dill kind of flavours. We have this in the summer in Sweden.
Can you translate for me and tell me what the fish stew would be in Swedish?
Fiskgryta.
Fiskgryta?
Fiskgryta.
Do you want to get on by any chance?
Could I?
You can get on.
Thank you.
It's fish stew a go-go in here. Ulrika is cooking for us a Swedish version using salmon, cod and prawns. That could be great, fantastic.
Dessert of a baked peach with amaretti, biscuits and cream. It's all to do with the presentation and it's all to do with how much flavour you can get in that peach.
I'm excited about being here today and I want to do well. I want to be in the semis. I actually want to win. It means that much to me at the moment, and I don't know why. I've never said that before. What's wrong with me? It's taken over my life, this thing, whatever it is.
I honestly have no idea what it is you're going to make. You've got a bottle of beer, you've got some radish, Jerusalem archer. What are you making?
I'm making fish chips, peas and gravy. The chips are chips, and the fish is going to be cod fillet. I'm going to serve it with the pea puree, smoked artichoke, Jerusalem artichoke, gravy. If you were to close your eyes, you should just taste fish and chips.
Dessert?
Dessert is 2 of my favourite desserts put together, and that is lemon meringue and cheesecake.
Why take 2 classics and twist them about?
Because I think at this stage in the competition, if I was judging it, I would want to see that somebody was learning. So I'm applying various techniques that I've learned.
All we can ask for, Barney, is you can get it all done in the time.
Well, I'm definitely up against it, but if I go out, I'll go out kicking.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Barney's making smoked artichoke puree as a gravy. I don't understand. Gravy doesn't taste of smoke. And I've never had a gravy that tastes of an artichoke. Gravy tastes like gravy.
I admire Barney's adventure, but he's taking on a lot. Pickling radish, frying cod, making chips, pea puree, and lemon cheesecake. That is a lot to get done.
John's Obi-Wan Kenobi. I am Luke Skywalker, and at the moment I'm flying the spaceship and I'm about to do the double bomb thing into that big hole. And he's talking in my ear saying, don't overcook your fish.
I try to do something unique or very rare. John said, well, you've given me a plate of food I've never had before. If I can do that a couple of times through this competition, I'll be really happy.
You are surrounded by a plethora of an extraordinary and wonderful ingredients.
So I've come up with one completely original dish and one that's pretty rare.
Go on, enlighten us.
We're starting off with cockle popcorn, which is very English, very traditional and quite rare. I stumbled into it in a restaurant and literally ran downstairs, grabbed the chef by the lapels and said, how'd you make that?
What are you serving that with?
It's going to be served with seaweed.
So the main course is what?
So what I've done is taken the squid head and then you end up with something like a sausage stuffed with an arancini mix, which cuts like sushi.
Nick, it sounds fascinating.
Just leave it at that.
First course, we've got the seaweed, which is pickling and is also deep frying. And he's serving it with cockle popcorn. Little bits of cockles inside batter, all fried and lovely and crispy. The difficult bit is getting them so they're all individual and they don't all stick together in a big clump.
That main course is really challenging. To make a risotto perfectly and then put it inside a squid and then cook the squid so the squid is brilliantly cooked but the risotto isn't overcooked, that is tough. These aren't dishes I would order. However, I am impressed by how ambitious Nick has been. I just really hope that technically he can achieve what he set out to do.
I hope that people can differentiate between passion and bonkers, with people saying, oh, yeah, he's really passionate about food, that was great, not, oh, he's mad.
I hope all four of them go into that dining room proud as punch and deliver faultless food and truly impress our invited guests.
First time I've been back since the final, and as the taxi pulled up, I had butterflies in my stomach, getting very anxious and worried, and then I remembered I don't have to cook, so I relaxed. So I'm really looking forward to this. I remember at this stage, I think I cooked bream, and I think that went down really well.
Well, this is absolutely delicious. I can't find fault with it.
If you get through this one, your confidence really takes a good boost, and it will help you to do well for the rest of the competition.
Today's a really tough day. I nearly came to a disaster area with what were supposed to be mini chocolate molten cakes.
It's not oozing, but I've got to pay the goer dues. The taste of that chocolate is bang on.
I'm going to try not to be a tough critic, but if it's really, really awful, my face will tell the story.
It's lovely to be back.
Hello.
This stage of the competition was kind of my turning point.
Oh, yeah, come on.
I think I defined my sort of style of cooking.
I don't think he could have made this any better.
It's weird, I did this last year as a judge, and I was harsher than I thought I was. And I was like, oh, I was quite harsh. Yeah, I will be honest, definitely.
Leslie, 10 minutes on your first course. You happy with that?
I think we're just about there.
Right, Leslie's up first. We got rustic French fish stew.
My problem is the word rustic.
I never understand what that means in a restaurant. What does it mean?
Chunky, maybe.
That, yes.
Does it mean chunky?
If the fish is cooked well and it's properly seasoned, then it could be a yummy thing.
Yes, we're here. We've arrived.
Smells great, Leslie. What's she doing?
I thought she's giving the parsley a short back and sides for some reason.
Go on.
We're off. We're going.
Thank you. Gosh, that's lovely.
Ooh, it smells delicious.
Well, I hope you'll enjoy this. This is a rustic French fish stew.
Thank you.
Thank you very much
Thank you
indeed.
very much.
Thank you.
It smells good. I just can't wait to taste it now.
What she's done here is really clever because it's not just one fish, is it? You've got scallops, you've got prawns, you've got the white fish, and they're all equally well cooked, which is a really good skill to have, isn't it?
Definitely.
I think taste-wise, it's all there. There's depth of flavour in the fish.
Fish stew is something I wouldn't order, but it tastes really nice. I actually quite like it, and I think I would finish that.
The scallops are cooked really nicely. They're soft. I find the cod a little bit dry. Sweet tomato, potatoes thickening the sauce. It's a very pleasant, very nice fish stew. Dessert, please. You've got 15 minutes.
So next up from Leslie, we're going to have deconstructed. We'll talk about that word in a minute. I love rhubarb crumble. My problem with it is that word, the deconstructedness of it.
So this is a question of assembling.
Trying to deconstruct it, you know, are we just trying to be fancy for the sake of it?
What's left to go on the plate, Leslie?
My quenelles of vanilla mascarpone, but that's the scariest bit because I've never done it before. So I've seen this done on the internet. I could just stop shaking.
A spoonful might be easier.
Oh, that's a bit better. What about that, then?
Yeah, good. All right, what do you want, a standing ovation?
Yeah, well, I'm used to them.
Hooray! Off you go.
Hello again. Oh, it's so pretty.
This is a deconstructed rhubarb crumble. I really hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leslie. It looks fantastic.
It looks really pretty, doesn't it?
As tastes go, that's exactly my kind of sweet. Not too sweet, quite tart, sour. It looks nice on the plate. I like it. I like it a lot.
It's refreshing, it's tangy, it's sweet. I think the crumble's beautiful.
Fantastic.
Really crunchy and really sweet. I think she's smashed that.
Some nice touches there. The crumble itself is far too sweet for me. There's a lot of sugar. The rhubarb battens in the middle are sweet and sharp and sour and the right amount of give. I absolutely love that. I love it.
That pudding was lovely and beautiful to look at. So I hope they like it, because I really would like to go on a bit more in this competition.
$15 minutes on your first course, Ulrika, please.
Ulrika is giving us a Swedish fish stew with saffron aioli.
More fish stew.
But what's the difference between the Swedish one and the French one, I wonder?
That's the biggest piece of toast I've ever seen in my life. You need a bigger toaster.
Do you think? My toaster at home's just a little bit bigger.
That's brilliant. Love the smell. Love the smell of that saffron.
We're done.
Fish gryta.
Jag kommer.
Hello. Hello. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. Wow.
So this is a Swedish fish stew with a saffron aioli on top. A little bit of burnt bruschetta for you. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, God.
I think everything is cooked really well. I'm getting the good stock of shellfish, very, very strong, which is good. There's a lot of saffron in there. I love the bread. The aioli is very, very nice, really well seasoned.
I like that it is quite delicate. I like that it's not over-seasoned, and I can really taste all the different levels of the sauce coming through. So I think it's scrumptious.
I think it's quite bland on the sort of seasoning front.
It's OK, I'll just eat
You smash it, get it down, you lass, get it down, you.
I'm not quite satisfied with 3 mouthfuls, because that's fantastic. I could be very, very happy in my bikini, sitting in the swimming and that.
Yeah, I was enjoying it up till then. OK, that's that done?
Yeah.
15 minutes for that peach?
Yeah.
Arika's dessert is baked peaches with crushed amaretti.
Baked peaches, you've got to get those right. They can't fall apart. Get them sort of sharp and sweet.
Sounds lovely, but it is just halving some peaches and banging them in an oven.
Ulrika, you've got less than 4 minutes.
OK, thank you. I think I'll only serve half a peach. It seems great. They're not going to want to eat a whole peach.
Is that just cream?
Yes.
Get your peaches, let's go.
She's back.
Breathe, breathe. So you've got baked peach with some crushed amaretti and some Vinsanto.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm hoping it tastes great, but I think presentation-wise, that needs a little bit of work. Well, look, I finished it, but there was half a peach with the crushed amaretti and Vinsanto. It's a good idea. The double cream really works quite well to bring it all together.
I've never had a baked peach before, and I would again. I think that's a lovely, nice, light idea, so...
Well, there's another half of it somewhere in the kitchen over there.
I love the hot, lovely, juicy peach, sweet but sharp, and she's been clever enough not to put any in that cream at all.
There is only one way on MasterChef you can get away with very simple, and that's to make it delicious, and that is delicious.
I have to say that I am really happy with what I did. I didn't feel happy with what happened last time I cooked, when the lamb didn't go right. So this time I feel happy with what I did.
Barney, 9 minutes, please.
All's good.
Barney is giving me one of my favourite ever dishes, fish and chips, but this is Barney's take.
With fish and chips, it's a crowd pleaser. If he nails that, we'll all be happy.
Obviously, the top question is what is his take on fish and chips?
Right, what about your chips? Are your chips made?
Chips are sliced. They're going to go in the fryer. They take very little time to do.
Sliced?
Sliced.
Sliced?
Sliced.
Don't run out of time, Barney.
Nice looking fish.
Look at you and your presentation, Barney.
Barney, I can't believe you got it all out. Well done. Incredible amount of work.
Don't scare them.
Dane, hello, how are you?
Wow.
Oh, nice. OK, on your plate in front of you, you have fish, chips, peas and gravy. Just my take on it. Hope you enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Thank
Barney.
you.
Barney. I love that he's shocked me. It's not what I was expecting at all. I think the fish is cooked beautifully. I love the mush peas. I think they're really nice. Again, a nice touch, getting the flavour of vinegar that you have with fish and chips through the pickled radishes.
I love the smoky artichoke. I think that's a really good idea.
My chips are not exactly what I call cooked. Yeah, and the artichoke makes me feel like I've just come out of a bonfire. It's just so smoky, so it's not my favourite.
Look at the amount of stuff he's done.
I don't believe this is like traditional fish and chips, but every single component bit on that plate has its place.
Barney's Jerusalem artichoke puree does not taste anything like gravy, but what he has done is made something very, very tasty indeed.
It's terrifying, that, isn't it?
Right, 15 minutes dessert.
OK.
Good lad. Let's go.
Next up from Barney, we have got something I'm pleased to see on the menu. Lemon meringue shot.
What is it? What's a lemon meringue shot?
Is it a pie in a shot glass? There's so many questions around that, aren't there?
Absolute beauty. They've set. They've set.
You want a little dusty, not an avalanche? Looks cool. Come on, go, go, go.
Knock him dead, Barney.
Thank you.
That's good. Wow.
OK, in front of you is a fusion of two of my favourite desserts, cheesecake and lemon meringue pie. I hope you enjoy it. Cheers.
Thank you, mate.
That's what I call a dessert.
Sadly, that's not great. Oh, man, the meringue is burnt, which is a shame because inside it's chewy and beautiful, but the burnt taste comes through too much. And the lemon's nice to taste, but it's a little claggy.
And then you get to the buttery biscuit base. It's very buttery, but not enough biscuity, so it's sort of got a soggy bottom.
Which is a bit of a shame, because I was really looking forward to that as well.
The lemon filling is so sharp. That's almost inedible.
I'm really sorry. I don't like that at all.
To be honest, I'm exhausted. It's one of those weird experiences where everything happens so quickly. Before you know it, your time is up. It's so hard not knowing what they think, isn't it? It's hard not having any idea whether it's gone down or whether... Because we sort of go away going, I don't know whether that worked or... Anyway.
Nick, you've got 15 minutes on your starter. Just clear your bench down, mate.
Yes, sir.
So Nick, his starter is going to be cockle popcorn on a bed of seaweed. I like the sound of that.
It sounds very professional, doesn't it, when you read that?
Yeah.
It does sound like something you'd read in a restaurant.
I suppose it's sort of going to be maybe battered cockle. I like the sound of this.
It's not every day you serve people seaweed.
Nice to see. Something a bit different.
It's stuff that I, to be honest, don't normally serve. Let's pop round Nick's for some unedible sea vegetations, you know what I mean? So this is all a little bit new and experimental.
4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Very nice. Whenever you're ready to go, Nick, you can go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nick.
I decided to try and present you with something that you probably haven't ever eaten before, and you may well never eat again. This is cockle popcorn served with two types of edible seaweed, and it's real seaweed. One is pickled with a sweet vinegar, the other one is deep fried in a cider batter. I hope you enjoy it. I'll be in with the next course. Thank you.
Thank you,
Nick.
Nick.
Very much indeed.
Wow.
It
Smell
does,
those
doesn't it?
cockles.
Like
Smells like I'm by the seaside.
Oh my gosh, I wish I'd never eaten it.
I can eat the cockle popcorn all day. Absolutely delicious. Never had it before. Would definitely have it again if I saw it on a menu. The seaweed, I'm not sold on it just yet. I find it very difficult to actually get it down, to chew it.
I agree, definitely. I'm not bothered about the seaweed at all. But the cockles, I didn't think I was going to like them. But I do like them.
I'm a great fan of beaches. I never imagined I'd eat seaweed, but if I did imagine I'd eat seaweed, it would taste exactly like this. Slimy, quite difficult to chew, probably not salty enough.
We've got crispy fried seaweed, which I really like. We've got little popcorn of cockles, which are tasty. And we've got some pickled seaweed, which is not pickled in any way at all.
And there's a reason we don't go along the beach helping ourselves to handfuls of seaweed, because it doesn't taste very nice. I feel like I've fallen off my surfboard and got a mouthful of sea. That's horrible.
Be back
whoa, whoa, calm. 15 minutes on your main course, please.
Thank you.
Nick is just so original. The second course is squid otto with samphire and monk's beard. I know what samphire is. Squid otto?
Oh, it won't go in, it won't go in, it won't go in.
You like a bit of mess when you cook, do you? Or...
I try to avoid it, but I'm afraid it's in my nature and I really, really don't enjoy it.
You go about a minute and a half, mate. How long are they going to take, Nick, you reckon?
About 30 seconds.
Good. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Nick,
Crikey.
what have you done? Have you had an explosion?
So this is squid otto. I used an arancini risotto inside a squid head. The veg is a mixture of monk's beard and samphire. And just because I had an extra 90 seconds, I've made you all an arancini as a thank you for trying the seaweed.
Oh, bless you. Brilliant stuff from Nick. A total surprise. I like the thinking.
I think that the arancini is lovely. Other than being slightly under-seasoned, I'm not a massive fan of the squid. And again, I think it's quite bland inside.
The rice, it's criminally under-seasoned because you've got it in the squid, you've also got it in the arancini, so you're basically eating bland rice. But the other thing is the squid is undercooked.
I think he's done an incredible amount of work. I love the idea. I just think maybe he hasn't quite pulled it off.
Half of my squid is not cooked, the other half is cooked, but I've got to admit the risotto is very, very tasty. The texture of the arancini with the monk's beard is good.
But the problem is you've got the same flavour inside the squid as you have the arancini.
I could do no more. Everything that I planned to cook, I somehow did. I'm just desperately hoping that someone likes it. There's 5 people there. Someone must have liked it. Someone's going to put their hand up and go, oh, wow, this is nice.
Fascinating round. We knew we had 4 strong cooks. They really did push themselves. There was a great spirit of adventure. And you know what? Fair amount of skill.
We've only got 2 places, Greg. 2 places in the semi-final. We're going to lose 2 of these.
Can I just say, I think there is one cook in here today that really actually achieved, really actually nailed both dishes, and that was Ulrika.
I agree with you. Ulrika's food was the best of the day. I say, you say, Eureka, you got a semi-final place. Nick attempted a huge amount. The seafood risotto was really delicious, but it was stuffed in a squid where half the squid wasn't cooked. The cockles, well, great idea, but the raw seaweed on the side, I think, was not quite right.
I really, really, really want to stay, but I'll be in a state of flux because I also don't want other people to go.
Barney, it's a game of 2 halves, isn't it? Or the fish and chips, or the play on fish and chips. You and I really, really enjoyed. His dessert, however, fell short.
Barney's dessert was a disaster. That lemon was virtually inedible. That was far, far, far too sharp.
I don't want to go. I'm enjoying myself so much. But, yeah, I really just want to get this on and, and just find out what they thought now and whether I'm staying or not.
Leslie is full of joy every time she cooks in this competition. I thought Leslie's fish stew was OK. I wasn't a great fan of her deconstructed rhubarb crumble. I thought it had some nice flavours. However, you liked the crumble.
Liked it? I loved it.
You loved the crumble. And our guests loved Leslie's food.
My friends out there, because they've become friends, are incredible cooks. It's obviously a big, big job for John and Greg to separate us out.
Ulrika's through. So one more semi-final place. So either Leslie, Barney or Nick,
Decision time.
We used to never say never. Used to think we'd live forever. Flying free beneath the sun. Remember when we were young.
All I can say is what a fabulous competition you four have had. I think you've done yourselves proud, and I think you've done MasterChef proud. Thank you very, very much indeed.
It's been a difficult decision. However, we said right from the start, this was about finding semi-finalists. Our first semi-finalist is Ulrika. One semi-final place to give. Our second semi-finalist is Leslie.
Very well done, ladies.
Thanks, guys.
I'm gutted. I wish I was staying. But do you know what? It's fun. It's been nice to be here. I've watched this show for years and I love it. I've had the best time. It's been amazing. At the end of the day, it's a cooking competition and the best cooks have gone through. That's the nature of the game. It's fine.
I think this needs a wash. Maybe I should have done a safer bet today. I'll be the guy that got sacked for trying to serve seaweed. And that's all right, you know, that puts me in the annals of MasterChef history. Oh, yeah, you're the seaweed guy. Idiot. That'd be me.
Well done, ladies. Semi-finalists.
It is beyond my wildest dreams. I'm speechless, which is quite rare, my children will tell you.
That's the sound of Leslie gobsmacked. I can't begin to tell you how I feel. MasterChef Semifinalists. I will never get over this moment. Want to just soak it up and remember it forever. It's just so special.
Fish soup rocks, yeah?
Yes, fish soup.
Next time, 5 new celebrities take on the challenge.
Oh, come on now, mate.
25 minutes left.
You're having a laugh.
We need more time, baby.
Are you stressed, Abdullah?
Yeah, mate.
Get me another one. Quick,
Yes,
quick,
sir.
quick.
Yep.
Run.
I'm running.
Please be cooked. There's some skillful cooking here, mate.
Delicious.